I started my career in sales. My salary was around 5,000 rupees a month at that time.
So I started my career in IT actually, and my salary was 2,000 rupees.
तो आपके लिए what is the definition of retirement?
आप ही के चैनल पे कोई आए थे जो बोल रहे थे कि रिटायरमेंट इज फॉर लूजर्स, तो आप दो लूजर्स से तो मिल रहे हैं यहाँ पे.
तो आपने एज अ कपल कैसे डिसाइड किया कि अच्छा हमारा ये कॉर्पस होना चाहिए?
So at that time even 1 crore used to be कि भाई किसी दिन 1 crore हो जाएगा तो जॉब छोड़ देंगे.
Regular inflation is overestimated. Lifestyle inflation is underestimated.
आप थाईलैंड शिफ्ट हो गए आफ्टर योर रिटायरमेंट, तो ये डिसीजन हाउ वाज इट लाइक एन इमोशनल डिसीजन, फाइनेंशियल डिसीजन?
Surprisingly, compared to big cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Gurgaon even, Thailand for us so far has been cheaper.
There's a 20-year-old जिसकी सैलरी से है 30,000 rupees and you know he or she wants to retire at the age of 35.
The person who's a 20-year-old should try and have a goal of financial independence at 35 rather than retiring early.
वेलकम टू द पॉडकास्ट सीरीज ऑफ आई एंड डी मनी एंड आज हमारे साथ एक नहीं बट दो स्पेशल गेस्ट्स हैं जो फेमस है बाय द नेम ऑफ फायर्ड कपल. सो हेलो एंड अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू बोथ ऑफ यू.
मेरा नाम योगेश है और सीमा एंड आई, हम दोनों ने वी अचीव्ड फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस, रिटायर्ड अर्ली.
My name is Seema, and as he said, we have been, working on our finances for the fire journey.
So first question, when did you actually reach your financial independence?
Technically, we reached financial independence around 3 to 4 years back, but
Yeah.
then I fell for what I call the one more year syndrome.
Okay.
कि हमें लगा एक साल और काम कर लेते हैं, फिर लगा एक साल और काम कर लेते हैं. तो but then सीमा सेड कि नहीं, जब हमने डिसाइड किया है, when we said that enough is enough,
Yeah.
we've achieved our goal, so then we decided to pull that corporate plug and retire early. So the last almost 2 years now is when we've been also not just achieve financial independence, but we retired early.
How did you start your journey, your career? पहला job कहाँ पे था? You know, what was your first salary in hand, both of you?
I did my graduation from Delhi University in economics, but उसके साथ साथ I was also doing a computer certification. So I started my career in IT actually, and my starting salary, or for quite some time, my salary was 2,000 rupees.
And we are talking back.
Yeah, we are
how
talking
long?
25 years back. Yeah.
So I started my career in sales, and I've always been in sales, and I started my career selling ads in yellow pages. I don't think आज के दिन किसी के पास yellow pages होते हैं, अगर होते भी हैं तो they use it more like a paperweight than anything else. तो my salary was around 5,000 rupees a month at that time. And this was in 97. मेरे पास एक काइनेटिक होंडा होता था, उस स्कूटर को लेके उल्टा जैकेट पहन के, जैसे मोस्ट ऑफ द सेल्स पीपल वेयर की कॉलर ख़राब ना हो जाए, तो उल्टा एक विंडशीटर पहन के मैं जाता था इन द इंडस्ट्रियल एरियाज टू सेल द एड्स फॉर येलो पेजेस.
Okay.
तो वहाँ से आई ऑल्सो वेंट एंड प्रोग्रेस्ड इनटू IT सेल्स एंड वेंट फ्रॉम selling yellow pages ad to selling IT solutions, consulting services, outsourcing services in different parts of the world. So that's how the career progressed. And from that humble beginnings, by the time I retired, I was already a managing director, senior vice president of one of the tech companies.
Well, I would also love to know कि आपकी career progress कैसी रही and आप दोनों ने इससे आपकी income में कितनी contribution हुई?
Well, as I said, मैंने start तो वो 2,000 per month पे किया था, and my role was very technical. तो मेरा typical programming में मैंने शुरू किया, and I continued in programming. I loved programming. During at some point of time in our journey, हमने ये realize कर लिया था कि अगर हम ये traditional career और planning से चलेंगे तो शायद हम अपना target नहीं achieve कर पाएंगे, और it will be very difficult. So then we had to make some changes. So I did my MBA and then moved more towards the sales role, which was very much instrumental in our journey. In the career progress was very much a factor for us to achieve FIRE.
I think for anyone to fire, I would say income is the most important contributor. आप कितना भी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कर लें, कैसे भी सेविंग्स कर लें, बट जब तक आपकी इनकम में आप ग्रोथ नहीं कर सकते, तो बाय रूल ऑफ थंब जो हम लोग अपने चैनल पे भी बोलते हैं कि अ पर्सन शुड ट्राई एंड डू every 5 years a minimum of doubling their income. For us, we were fortunate कि हमारा every 5 years we were more than able to double our income. So that makes a big difference.
बट यू नो रिटायरमेंट के आगे की मिथ बहुत चलता है कि आपको रिटायरमेंट मिल गई तो मतलब कुछ काम ही नहीं करना. तो आपके लिए व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ रिटायरमेंट?
See, I think आप ही के चैनल पे कोई आए थे जो बोल रहे थे कि रिटायरमेंट इज फॉर लूजर्स. तो आप दो लूजर्स से तो मिल रहे हैं यहाँ पर, तो वी आर दोज लूजर्स. द जेंटलमैन वाज आल्सो सेइंग इज कि रिटायरमेंट मीन्स कि आप यू नो यू वाचिंग टीवी ऑल डे. But ठीक है, that was one way of thinking about the definition. If you look at the dictionary definition of retirement को जो dictionary definition it says कि you stop working permanently. मतलब in the sense you stop your active employment. So that's what retirement is. But that doesn't mean कि you stop working. Retirement in our definition, or at least जो even I would say the way the dictionary defines it, is कि you're not having a permanent job. You don't have a 9 to 5 job. And retirement also doesn't mean कि you're watching TV all day. Because interestingly, I realized just now that I'm thinking about it कि हमने पिछले 1 साल से शायद 2 movies देखी हैं. Because हमें and बड़ा अजीब लगेगा सुनने में कि टाइम ही नहीं मिला. Even being retired, we didn't get time. In our definition, if you ask us, retirement is for someone who wants to stop working their corporate life कि जिसमें उनको एक you're bound to a culture of work. Talking about early retirement, again, I think within this, the word FIRE, people focus a lot about early retirement. But like we keep saying, it is about financial independence.
The FI and not the
FI.
RE.
Retiring early is an option. तुम्हें, you want to work till your 80s, there is nothing wrong or right in that.
Yeah.
But everybody should become financially independent.
True.
So that's very important.
तो आप तो एज अ कपल अपने फाइनेंसेस मैनेज करते हो, राइट? तो हम जनरली देखते हैं कि ना एक ही बंदा होता है फैमिली में या कपल में जिसने अर्ली रिटायरमेंट ले ली होती है, बट आप दोनों ने लिया है. बट आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क कि आप दोनों में से सबसे पहले किसने ली थी एंड एट व्हाट एज?
So I retired early. I retired at the age of 42.
Oh, wow.
तो मतलब and मेरे लिए ये था कि the purpose of retirement at that time was कि मुझे कुछ different चीज़ें करनी है. तो मैंने कुछ startup किया, fail हो गया. मैंने स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग की विच वॉज वेरी सक्सेसफुल. मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया उसमें. तो मुझे कुछ नई नई चीज़ें ट्राई करनी थी. मैंने एनजीओ के साथ काम किया. तो ये, और फिर मैंने अपना पर्सनल टाइम भी काफ़ी किया. लाइक अपने सिस्टर के साथ ट्रिप पे गई, अपने नीस के साथ टाइम स्पेंड किया, अपनी फैमिली के साथ टाइम स्पेंड किया, पेरेंट्स के साथ. तो मुझे आई थिंक ये लगा कि ये सब कुछ मतलब वी वर मिसिंग ऑन दैट जब हम अपना कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ कर रहे थे. And I hope I inspired him or became a test case for him. तो when he saw कि अच्छा ये भी कर रही है and सब कुछ ठीक ठाक चल रहा है, she is enjoying, so then he was also confident कि yes, it can be done,
Yeah, I think it definitely helped because अगर सीमा ने retire नहीं किया होता, I would have been very questioning की because I was really enjoying my career. And I retired at an age of 48.
आपने कब सोचा that आपको रिटायरमेंट लेनी है, एंड उस टाइम पे जब आपने ये सोचा कि आपको ये करना है, तब आपके डेली लाइफ एक्सपेंसेस कैसे थे?
हमारा बस यही था कि हम वी डोंट वांट टू वर्क टिल 60 years. अपना एक प्लान बनाते हैं कि कैसे हम जल्दी रिटायर कर सकते हैं. रिटायर मीन्स वी जस्ट वांटेड टू ट्रैवल. तो कैसे हम उस लाइफ पे जा सकते हैं. आर एक्सपेंसेस बिकॉज वी वर सेटलिंग डाउन. हमारे कुछ हमें फॉरेन असाइनमेंट्स मिल रही हैं, तो हम वहाँ पे जा रहे हैं, वापस आ रहे हैं. तो इंडिया में भी वी वर हैविंग आवर सेटअप, तो डबल एक्सपेंसेस हो रहे थे. So that way we had a lot of expenses. I think by percentage, because that's another thing that we have kept a record of all expenses. We maintain, we track our expenses. So I think at that point our expenses were like 60% of our income. And around 15-20% was going towards, family contribution. You do give something for family, parents, or some other contribution. And then 20-25% was our savings. So this was kind of a breakup at that point of time.
When you actually thought कि अच्छा ठीक है
हाँ,
रिटायरमेंट.
मतलब जब हमने ये सोचा, मतलब हमें अभी प्लानिंग शुरू नहीं की थी, बस ये सोचा कि आई थिंक 60 seems too far off. तो कुछ 45, आई थिंक हमारा पहला टारगेट was 45 कि at the age of 45. तो we were somewhere in our mid 20s. So एक 20 साल का रोड मैप बनाते हैं कि कैसे करेंगे.
तो फिर आपने ये कैसे डिसाइड किया, बिकॉज यू डिसाइडेड इट एज अ कपल, यू नो.
Yeah.
जनरली जो हम वीडियोस देखते हैं या जो भी हम सुनते हैं तो वो इंडिविजुअल्स होते हैं. सो हियर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट 2 पीपल. तो आपने एज अ कपल कैसे डिसाइड किया कि अच्छा हमारा ये कॉर्पस होना चाहिए या हमारे बैंक अकाउंट में रिटायरमेंट पे हमें इतना पैसा चाहिए, और जब आपने डिसाइड किया तब, इफ आई मे आस्क, कि आपके बैंक अकाउंट में तब क्या बैलेंस था?
एक तो हमारा ये है कि बिकॉज वी डू ऑल आर फाइनेंस डिस्कशन टुगेदर, तो मतलब ये तो एक नेचुरल प्रोग्रेशन था कि अगर हम रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग और फाइनेंस प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं तो हम इकट्ठे करेंगे, चाहे वो हम कॉर्पस कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं या फिर हम ये सोच रहे हैं कि यू नो ट्रैवल के लिए क्या बजट होना चाहिए. वी विल डू इट टुगेदर ओनली. सो एंड आई होप दैट द न्यूअर जनरेशन एक्चुअली पिक्स अप. तो वो हमने डिस्कशन आई थिंक बहुत नेचुरल था कि हमने इकट्ठे किया. And at that time, I think as I said, because information नहीं थी, कोई ऐसे calculators available नहीं थे, the kind of income we were earning, so at that time, even 1 crore used to be कि भाई किसी दिन 1 crore हो जाएगा तो job छोड़ देंगे. मतलब you know,
Yeah.
you talk about this
Yeah.
thing. But we did very rudimentary calculation कि आज हमारी इतनी income है, अगर हमारी ये salary growth होती रही और हमारी ये returns of investment हुए, तो हमारे पास लेट्स से 45 इयर्स में क्या पैसे होंगे. एंड वी आई थिंक रीच टू समथिंग अराउंड 2.5 करोड़ कि इतना हो जाएगा. तो दैट मीन्स मतलब वो तो 1 करोड़ से भी 2.5 मतलब ज्यादा है, तो काफी है. एंड बट एट दैट टाइम आई थिंक इन आवर अकाउंट्स वी हैड हार्डली लाइक 10 lakhs, मतलब 10 lakhs थे, बट कलेक्टिवली इन सम इन्वेस्टमेंट, वो जो नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट्स थे, कोई LIC की पॉलिसी ली हुई है, कोई PPF में पैसे हैं, that all together was that much. So from 10 lakhs to 2.5 crore, our first target was 1 crore, and then going to 2.5 crore was our 20-year planning on that.
तो फिर आपने अपनी ये सारी, जब आपका, क्योंकि इतना गैप था, लाइक 10 लाख इन योर बैंक बैलेंस एंड देन पहला एम 1 CR, नेक्स्ट एम 2.5 CR, तो ये जो गैप है ये आपने कैसे स्पीड अप किया या कैसे फिल किया?
From that point to 2.5 crore की journey थी, the way we planned it was income. Yes, definitely we thought that we will focus more on income. Let's say we will do some foreign stints in between, कुछ भी वो मिलेगी, foreign assignment. We will do some smarter investments and all that. तो I think वहाँ का हमारा target was quite achievable. मतलब ऐसा नहीं था कि we will have to live a very frugal life कि भाई हमें पैसे कट करने पड़ेंगे and all. It was more about कि भाई हमें अपनी lifestyle inflation को manage करना पड़ेगा. We did cut expenses like when we were working somewhere and we both had to go to different part of the town to work, and it took us 1.5 hour more than that for
2 hours.
commute. And we did not buy car. We traveled by public transport. When we bought car, we bought a second-hand car. When we rented our house, we rented outside the city, not in the center. So these kind of things we did to cut down expenses. But majorly, I think that target was still achievable. But actually what happened was that when we started getting more information about fire, तो हमें लगा, oh, inflation तो हमने include ही नहीं की. And we will also have, let's say in our 50s, medical expenses. We will also have to contribute to, let's say, kids education, or contribute in the sense we will have to build up that kids education fund. So these are the things that you realize. मतलब mid-20s में शायद ये realization नहीं होती, and information available नहीं थी. There were no frameworks.
Right.
तो जब हमें ये information मिली, we revised our target. Our target in the end was not 2.5 crore. We had to revise that target. And जब वो टारगेट रिवाइज किया, देन वी रियलाइज कि वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू अचीव इट अगर हम अपनी जॉब्स एंड करियर्स में कुछ ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस लेकर नहीं आते. सो दैट इज वेयर वी स्टार्टेड इन्वेस्टिंग. लाइक आई डिड माई MBA, वी हैड टू टेक एजुकेशन लोन to do MBA, but that really worked to move me from the technical to the sales role, and the sales role you get all the bonuses and all that, so that our salary multiplied. So I think that was our major change. And once we have that money, then it was more the smarter investment decisions. Like we do a lot of diversification. We make sure that we invest in different types of investments. We have a different investment for short-term funds. We have a different investment for long-term or for mid-term. So let's say if we are investing in equity, we know that it's for 5 to 10 years. उससे पहले हमें वो पैसे नहीं चाहिए. So then we can invest there. So these are the things we did. So career progression, we really focused how to, really grow our career to really multiply our income, and secondly, whatever income was coming, how to manage that income better.
When you started in your early 20s after getting married and everything, तो ये जो आपने डिस्कशन की फाइनेंस की बहुत इजी नहीं होती एज अ जिस कल्चर में हम रहते हैं वहाँ भी नहीं होती एंड एज अ कपल भी अपने अपने पार्टनर के साथ इतने फ्रीली आज के टाइम पे भी लोग फाइनेंस डिस्कस नहीं करते टू बी ऑनेस्ट. तो क्या वो डिस्कशन आपके लिए वॉज वेरी नेचुरल, आप दोनों की साइड से था, एंड हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज इट टू एक्ट फॉर अ कपल for two people living together to talk about finances? Can you let us know and the audience know?
I think that was, we both can say कि we can say income थी, investment थी, ये सब कुछ था, but I think mutually discussing, taking those decisions, challenging each other on financial decisions, that was a major key, because finance is such an important part. You cannot have stereotype roles कि भाई finance only, man will do it and woman will just budgeting and expense, and while that guy will take care of all the investment decisions. No, it will not work.
See, I think at the end of the day, Jobha, we've been now almost retired for 2 years, and people need to realize कि जब आप retire करते हो तो you spend a lot of time together. So you have to build yourself towards that time. And when you're spending time together, it is not just that you're spending time together that you are saying कि ये हम activity करेंगे और ये करते हैं. It is also कि हमारी फाइनेंशियल प्लान्स क्या हैं, हमारी वैल्यूज़ क्या हैं, तो सारा का सारा सिस्टम ज़रूर ऑल दैट इज़ नीडेड. एंड इंटरेस्टिंगली आई थिंक सबके साथ होता है, एटलीस्ट इन आवर लाइफ टाइम वीव सीन मैनी पीपल विद इन आवर फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स जिन्होंने इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर नहीं करी बिकॉज दे फेल फॉर, जैसे वो सीमा बोल रही कि वो जेंडर स्टीरियोटाइप्स की. वाइफ कहती है यार कि आप संभालो, सब कर रहा है, या हस्बैंड बोलता है कि मैं करता हूँ, तुम्हें क्या ज़रूरत है फिर. एंड देयर हैज़ बीन क्वाइट अ फ्यू ट्रेजेडीज इन माई फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स और इन आवर फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स की जहाँ पर suddenly, for example, during COVID, couple of people who we knew very well, they unexpectedly passed away. But every one of those people that we know during our lifetime, they struggled. क्यों? क्योंकि both had not aligned. तो कई केसेस में तो ये भी था कि वाइफ को ये नहीं पता था कि कहाँ पर क्या इन्वेस्टमेंट्स हैं, और अगर उन्हें पता था तो उन्हें ये नहीं पता था कि अब मैं they had to get अवेयर कि हम कैश फ्लो कैसे करें. अब ये सब तो दोज आर लेट्स से वन एक्सट्रीम एंड ऑफ दिस स्पेक्ट्रम एग्जांपल्स जहां पर अगर आप शेयर नहीं करते तो इफ समथिंग हैपेंस यू आर इन बैड सिचुएशन सडनली, और यू पुटिंग योर फैमिली एट डेंजर बाय नॉट शेयरिंग. ऑन द अदर हैंड कि अगर आप प्रैक्टिकली शेयर ही नहीं करोगे तो फिर प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि आपकी अलाइनमेंट नहीं है, एंड देन यू गेट स्केर्ड कि हम रिटायरमेंट में हम कैसे करेंगे साथ. तो आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल विद इन द कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड जो मैं उन्हें बोलता हूँ कि यार तुम तो फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट, यू आर 10 times ओवर, तुम व्हाई डोंट यू रिटायर बिकॉज इट सीम्स दैट यू वांट टू रिटायर. बट दे से यार कि एंड देन दे जोक कि if I retire, we and my wife will be at each other's throats. Why? Because they've not aligned themselves. They've not aligned themselves financially by all the overall their ambitions and aspirations. So in our journey, I think this was always very important.
Unfortunately, we are not taught personal finance in our schools. That is the most important subject we should be taught.
100%.
And we are not. So everybody is learning. Everybody is learning through their own journey. But अगर इकट्ठे करेंगे हो सकता है कि उसके पास कुछ ऐसा point हो जो you missed it, and or he has a point which you missed it. So they both need to change, and the other parties also need to change, because I mean I can tell you initially we both were very much aligned. But let's say if you have talking to a financial advisor, or if you are planning to buy a property and you are talking to a real estate, they were very focused on him only. Their whole body language was, let's say, talk to him. I'm so completely ignored.
He's a
in
man.
that. Yeah, I was completely ignored. I'm sitting right there, but they will not talk to me. And only when I start asking questions and they feel, oh, she's asking the right questions, and slowly their attitude will change, that okay, she is also an important decision maker. So they also need to talk to me. So I think it has to be, everybody has to change, that you have to as couple talk, but also the society needs to make sure that they include both of them in the discussion.
आपके ऐसे कौन से इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शंस थे जो आपको लगता है कि जिसने सबसे ज़्यादा आपके कॉर्पस बिल्ड करने में हेल्प करी?
I think biggest investment was the career only. But yeah, I think we have had a very diversified portfolio. It's not that we can say that with one investment we hit a jackpot or कुछ ऐसा फायदा हुआ कि मतलब रियल एस्टेट में या फिर इक्विटी में. At different point of time, different investments work. So initially we started with, you know, those national savings certificates,
Yeah.
government bonds, PPF. Those were our typical investment. But as we got more money, started earning, and then, you know, we invested in equity also, long term in equity investments. Now, when the interest rates were high, we also did a lot of fixed deposits. So we have been able to, because we do all the management ourselves, we are very well aware of what is right now working and not working. So it has been different investments at different points of time, not one investment.
And what about lifestyle inflation?
My personal thinking is कि regular inflation is overestimated. बहुत लोग उसको ऐसे बोलते हैं जैसे it's a very taboo thing. Lifestyle inflation is underestimated. People don't realize how big a killer on the journey to financial independence lifestyle inflation is. रेगुलर इन्फ्लेशन एटलीस्ट हमारा एक्सपीरियंस बोलता है कि जो हमने पिछले 25-30 साल में देखा है कि रेगुलर इन्फ्लेशन जनरली विल हैव अ मार्जिनल इम्पैक्ट ऑन योर एक्सपेंसेस. क्योंकि ठीक है पेट्रोल के प्राइस बढ़ गए बट पेट्रोल के प्राइस इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं करते. जब प्रॉब्लम करता है जब आप मारुति 800 से जेन से जाके फिर थार पे जाना चाहते हो और थार के बाद आप BMW और BMW का पोर्श, फिर आप कहते हो पेट्रोल के प्राइस बढ़ गए. नहीं, पेट्रोल के प्राइस नहीं बढ़े हैं, आपकी लाइफस्टाइल बढ़ गई. बिकॉज वी सॉ कि हमारा जो एज सीमा सेट कि हमने पिछले हमारे पास 15-20 साल का महीने महीने का खर्चा डिटेल में है. तो वी नो कि हमारा डिस्क्रेशनरी एक्सपेंसेस और नॉन डिस्क्रेशनरी एक्सपेंसेस कितना है. कि हमारे नॉन जो फिक्स्ड एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं तो उसमें आप रेगुलर इन्फ्लेशन में इम्पैक्ट देख सकते हो. बट जो नॉट फिक्स्ड एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं शॉपिंग एंटरटेनमेंट डिनर्स वगैरह, तो यू कैन रियली सी द इम्पैक्ट एंड दैट्स समथिंग विच वी स्टार्टेड मैनेजिंग. एंड देयर दैट इज व्हेन वी रियलाइज्ड कि इफ यू कंटेन दैट you can lead a very good life. Now that we are almost at the end of the year, तो हम like everybody we also do budgeting की, and especially when you are retired तो budgeting becomes very important कि तुम्हारा क्या खर्चा होने वाला है. And for the last 2 years we are realizing कि हमारे साथ डिफरेंट प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, विच इज़ अ हैप्पी प्रॉब्लम टू हैव, कि जो हमने बजट किया था पिछले 2 साल से वी आर नॉट एबल टू स्पेंड दैट मनी. And the reason I realized that we are not able to spend that money is because we are managing a lifestyle inflation. अगर हम lifestyle inflation नहीं manage करते तो बहुत quickly that money would have vaporized.
It has a correlation to, for example, आप किसी को बोलते हो ना कि alcohol is bad for health, आपको control में रह के पीनी चाहिए whatever, या smoking is injurious to health, don't smoke. I think वैसे ही as a human there has to be a controlling power inside you. Lifestyle भी तो वही है. अगर मेरे को कल एक जैकेट लेनी है तो मुझे अपने आप को कैसे कंट्रोल करना है कि नहीं यार मुझे वो जैकेट नहीं लेनी. अगर वो 3000 की जैकेट है, क्या मैंने वो 3000 इस महीने इन्वेस्टमेंट में डाले कि नहीं.
The other thing it is important to mention is कि it's not that the entire lifestyle inflation is bad, because we'll also be lying कि जब हमने 5000 की सैलरी करते थे काइनेटिक होंडा पे मैं उल्टा जैकेट पहन के जा रहा था, तो आज के दिन नहीं जाता हूँ मैं. तो I have also upgraded, but the point is that you have to make sure that the lifestyle inflation is not running in front of you. तो जैसे जैसे आपका करियर बढ़ रहा है आप भी अपने आप को अपग्रेड कीजिए. यू शुड बाय दैट जैकेट, बट यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर नॉट ओवर रीचिंग योरसेल्फ कि आपका गोल मूव होता जाए, एंड दैट गोल कंटिन्यूज मूविंग बिकॉज ऑफ लाइफस्टाइल.
तो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, आपकी पूरी जर्नी में ऐसी कोई मतलब कोई मिस्टेक हुई हो आपसे किसी इन्वेस्टमेंट में कि आपको लगा कि नहीं दिस इज़ नॉट व्हाट वी थॉट ऑफ, ये गलत डायरेक्शन में चला गया, तो कुछ ऐसा आप हमसे शेयर कर सकते हैं, एंड हाउ यू एक्चुअली मेंटेड दैट.
Lots of mistakes.
Yeah, we did this normal things like, you have this FOMO for investment, कि I will miss out on, I'll miss out on this thing. उसने पैसे कमा लिए, मेरे पास नहीं आए kinds, or somebody says this is a good share. So we did all those things. And everybody does it. So I think it's also, lifestyle inflation also. The key is that you you have to make yourself aware that yes, there is a mistake. Either I quickly pull out of it because it's a mistake I have done, so I have to rectify that mistake.
Generally, I think जो भी हमारा experience रहा है कि whenever we try to time the market rather than spending time in the market, that's where we probably lost money.
Okay.
तो that's the time when लगता है कि ओ अब वो ये खरीद लो, ओ अब ये बेच दो, अब ये फिर से खरीद लो, अब ये बेच. When you try and do that, net impact is that it's while on the other hand जब हमने वो boring investment SIP डालते गए simple, that gave us better returns.
Yeah, boring investments are the best.
I would say for us what worked is those like Seema is saying कि वो जो consistent path rather than timing the market again.
आप थाईलैंड शिफ्ट हो गए आफ्टर योर रिटायरमेंट, तो ये डिसीजन हाउ वाज इट लाइक एन इमोशनल डिसीजन, फाइनेंशियल डिसीजन, अ मिक्स ऑफ बोथ? हाउ डिड यू गाइस end up in Thailand?
Yeah, so it is a very big decision. So I think lifetime में when you are making such a bold decision कि कहाँ तुम retire करोगे, it takes a lot of thinking. तो we being from Excel sheet driven कि हम हर चीज़ उससे, तो we also made a whole criteria for that कि हम let's go through it, let's put a weightage to criteria. तो we put a criteria where we said कि ठीक है, we want to select a certain set of location जहाँ we look at cost of living, quality of life, social setup कि कैसा हमारा proximity to family, that was very important for us also. Then residency possibilities कि अगर आप रह भी सकते हो legally allowed है या नहीं, taxes कि tax का क्या है. तो we made a long list कि of around I think 10 categories, and for each one of them then we evaluated. And then we also made a long list of locations कि जब कर ही रहे हैं, imagine तो हर जगह try करो, तो then we said कि America, Europe, Singapore, every place, and we had lived in a couple of these places, so we could evaluate India. So then we evaluated all these factors, and then interestingly, Thailand came up to be based on our evaluation because that was our evaluation. हो सकता है किसी और के लिए कुछ और weightage रहे, तो हमारे लिए वो it came out as quite high. So then we said ठीक है, and then we also visited because you can't just एक Excel sheet पे करके तुम नहीं कर सकते और वहाँ जाके देखे यार ये तो कैसे हो गया. Then we visited over there, we stayed there for a couple of weeks, and then again it was just weeks. But so far I think I would say कि we are very happy with the decision, and it was good idea कि हमने proper evaluation करा. तो now, and by the way, sorry, another important criteria जो हमने डाला था उसपे was a healthcare and medical services. Because when you are getting into retirement age or in future, you want to make sure कि healthcare and medical services is top notch. And that so far, touchwood, has we had very good experience.
तो फिर थाईलैंड में रह के आपके एक्सपेंसेस, हाउ आर यू मैनेजिंग योर एक्सपेंसेस देयर, थोड़ा आप ब्रेक डाउन दे सकते हो about your day-to-day expenses?
We looked at the expenses and we properly talked to people as well as went researching out for our own self. And retirement में time होता तो ये सब कर भी सकते हो. तो what we realized is कि for a Thai local middle class, it comes to around 1 lakh rupees a month when it comes to expenses, that you can have a nice middle class life. मतलब you can enjoy जैसे एक middle class Delhi में life ले रहे हो जैसे, तो you can have a nice middle class for a Thai local. Generally एक foreigner, चाहे वो mostly western foreigners, क्योंकि Indians ने हमारी बहुत कम Indians हैं जिन्होंने as a retirement location use किया, mostly go for holidays. But foreigners, when we talk to them, when we look at their lifestyle, when we looked at, so it comes to around 1.5 lakh rupees per month that you can have an average middle class lifestyle over there. This includes आपकी accommodation, medical costs, travel costs, khana, entertainment, everything put together, excluding education. It doesn't include the cost of kids education, because mostly that means that when you're retired, then your kids are either in college or and even if you're planning to go over there, but फिर वहाँ है कि या तो Thai schools or international schools are expensive, and then you should compare it with the international school in Delhi. And if you look at our expenses, because we wanted to have a relatively good, comfortable lifestyle, so it will be around 2 to 2.5 lakh rupees a month is what we spend in terms of our total rentals, accommodation, transport, रहना वहना, all that put together. So overall, somewhere between, I would say, if you want to have a modest lifestyle, 1.5 lakh rupees will give you I would say, a relatively middle class, nice lifestyle. Over there, 2.5 lakh rupees a month will give you a very nice lifestyle over there, which at least so far, that's what we are doing.
एंड अगर हम यही इंडिया से कंपेयर करें तो
That was a big surprise for us. कि हमें लगा था कि Thailand will be more expensive, so we went with that mindset. So that surprisingly, compared to big cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Gurgaon, even Thailand for us so far has been cheaper. And when I say cheaper, it means accommodation, transport, food and entertainment, going to a club or going to a bar or a restaurant, etc., has been cheaper than these big cities. If you compare it with Amritsar or probably Haridwar or other cities, it'll be more expensive for sure, but then you'll have less of the options that you will have over there.
या
So, just to say कि अगर हम जो 2.5 lakh rupees a month में हम जो कर रहे हैं lifestyle would probably cost us in Delhi or Gurgaon something around 3 to 4 lakh rupees.
ओके
If we would have done, and if I calculate with the rental, if I calculate with the same level of lifestyle, will be quite expensive here.
So now, for example, there's a 20-year-old जिसकी salary say है 30,000 rupees and you know he or she wants to retire at the age of 35 years. तो उनको क्या steps लेने चाहिए? What are the steps that they can take to early retire?
First, I would say that the person who's a 20-year-old should try and have a goal of financial independence at 35 rather than retiring early. Because that is very important. As I said earlier, ki financial independence is a must. Retiring early, they may or may not decide that they want to do. The second is कि based on our experience, again, it is based on just हमारा experience हो सकता है लोग दूसरों लोगों का different experience हो कि for a 35-year-old to retire or become even financially independent is a tough task. Even if you do basic maths, कि assume कि आपकी per year inflation, and I mean regular inflation, is around 5%. And आपकी salary per year grow करती है 5%. So just neutral, that means कि आपकी salary is managing inflation. And you are saving around 30% of your salary every year. So that means कि जो आपकी 30,000 a month है, तो उसमें से आप around 10,000 per month save कर रहे हो. बाकी and जैसे जैसे salary include. And now let's make it, जो मैं पहले बोल रहा था कि you are trying to double your income every 5 years. So even if you double your income every 5 years, then by the age of 35, you will see mathematically that that person would be around less than around 30x of their expenses. So that means that जो typical FIRE का formula होता है कि you spend, hopefully you only withdraw 3% of your income or your net worth or low. So that means if you just do rough calculation कि you have your annual expenses, you multiply it by 30 times, then by the age of 35, I don't think that person will have that enough.
Right.
So I want to give a reality check कि to achieve financial independence by the age of 35, and it's not to do with 30,000, even if it's 60,000 or 80,000, because your formulas वही रहेंगे.
Right.
It's not easy. Now what to do is that first is, as Seema said also, is कि increase your income. जैसे हम लोगों ने, because the age of 20 to 35 is when you can really catapult your career. That is the time when you have to really make sure that you are increasing your income as much as possible. So that is one, increase your income. The second is that try and manage your lifestyle so that जो तुम्हारा gap है वो बढ़ता जाए. So that's the two things that you can do. It's for a 20-year-old to go to 35 to be able to financially independent, it takes discipline and it takes a lot of career steps.
और यही अगर हम बात करें 40 to 45 years पे तो क्या उनका फाइनेंशियल रनवे ऐसा हो सकता है दैट उस पूल में वो पैसिव इनकम के पूल से अपने आप को मैनेज कर पाए?
Yeah, I think after 35, with just the power of accumulating and compounding, there is a point at which, and we've done a lot of simulations for this and we've seen it ourselves, कि where your money starts making more money
Yeah.
than your income. After 35, that starts happening. And by the age of 40 to 45, that is also when typically, or at least again, हमारा खुद का experience रहा है कि आपका career growth is almost at a peak,
Right.
that you can capitalize that. So 40 to 45 is the right age to really be in that sweet spot of financial independence, so that you can decide कि ठीक है, my money is making money, enough money, then I want to either not retire early, because like we also decided for few years not to do that, or you may decide to say कि like you are saying कि अब मैं अपनी passive income से I'll sustain my lifestyle and let my main income just continue building wealth.
तो आपके हिसाब से जब लोग रिटायरमेंट की बात करते हैं या सोचते हैं दे वांट टू रिटायर अर्ली, ऐसी कौन सी बड़ी मिस्टेक्स है दैट यू थिंक दैट दे डू?
I think couple of things that they fall for. First is कि fire में the end goal is retire early. I want to restate again, the end goal is financial independence. Retiring early, आप decide करो ना करो. The second thing is कि people start thinking कि fire is for, or early retirement is for losers. So make sure that you find your own balance. There is no wrong or right answer. Some people can work till their 80s, and they like doing that. While some people want to do early retirement. So make sure that you believe in that fire financial independence part, that you focus everything. Retire early, you keep it as an option. So that is an important thing. And most important thing is that always remember, wealth is infinite or money is infinite. Time is finite. There will be always someone who will have a much bigger, better house and car, etc. Time सबके पास उतना ही है. हो सकता है plus minus 5 years here and there, but there is no difference there.
तो जब आपने रिटायरमेंट ली, आपके अकाउंट में जो आपका कॉर्पस था वो आपके लाइफस्टाइल को फुल्ली सपोर्ट कर रहा था, या फिर आपको कभी ऐसा लगा कि नहीं शायद कभी कम पड़ सकता है ये?
See, I think when anyone retires, there are two big questions that hang on your head. Will I run out of money? Will I get bored? So those are two very simple things. So this was on our daily basis. हमारे साथ यही होता था कि will we run out of money? Will we get bored? Fortunately, time is enough past that we both are, the answers are still good, that we've not run out of money and we've not got bored. And to prevent that happening, at least for the first question happening, ki can we run out of money, is where you try and do all the right things. And the first thing you do is that you put emergency fund in place. You put a withdrawal rate at a point where it doesn't mathematically, it makes it very difficult. Again, there can be as they call it, a black swan event, कि एक ऐसा कोई चीज हो कि World War III हो जाए, World War IV हो जाए, we don't know. But with the regular circumstances, with all the COVID's ups and downs also happening, 2008 financial crisis also happening, that withdrawal rate can keep you without running out of money. So all that things definitely helped us.
तो आप कैसे इंश्योर करते हैं कि टाइम टू टाइम आपका पोर्टफोलियो ग्रो करता रहे, आपको इन्फ्लेशन बीटिंग रिटर्न्स देता रहे? लाइक हाउ डू यू एडजस्ट योर पोर्टफोलियो अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट?
So as of now, our portfolio, I think the investments we already did were according to the inflation. So they are inflation adjusted investments and all. और as I said कि हमने last 5-6 years में our focus has changed from growing the portfolio to passive income. हमारे पास अगर कोई ऐसी इन्वेस्टमेंट है जहाँ पे हमें ये आंसर करना है कि हमें कैपिटल एप्रिसिएशन चाहिए या हमें पैसिव इनकम चाहिए, तो हमारा ज़्यादा ध्यान पैसिव इनकम की तरफ है. तो अगर हमारी 60% ऑफ द एक्सपेंसेस अगर हम अपनी पैसिव इनकम से, इनफैक्ट आई थिंक इट्स मोर देन 60% एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम फॉर्चुनेटली, तो अगर हमारा उसमें से निकल रहा है पोर्टफोलियो पैसिव इनकम में से, तो हमारा पोर्टफोलियो अगर वो उसने लेवल पे भी रह रहा है तो दैट्स इनफ, दैट्स गुड इनफ फॉर अस, बिकॉज इट इज गोइंग टू सस्टेन अस फॉर नेक्स्ट सो मेनी ईयर्स. सो दैट इज व्हाट आवर स्ट्रेटजी वाज, दैट in the first few years or in the first 15-20 years we focused on portfolio growth and we did investments which were inflation adjusted. And now in last 5-6 years and going forward we will focus more on passive income and that also inflation adjusted.
हमारा goal basically was दो चीजें करनी अभी. One is to avoid risks and the second is to beat inflation.
Right.
To avoid risks, we've diversified. And we've diversified in assets, we've diversified in risk distribution by having a bucket strategy कि जिसमें एक bucket है the first 2 years will take care, so अगर कोई crisis भी आता है तो that 2 years rolling हमारा हमेशा it will take care. The second bucket will take care for the 3 to 5 years, and the third is diversification of markets. That we have at least the luxury and the benefit कि we can diversify outside India also. तो हमारा सब कुछ रुपी में नहीं है, USD, INR, EUR, so we are able to अगर एक करेंसी या एक मार्केट में कोई क्राइसिस होती है then the other markets become a ballast for that.
तो रिटायरमेंट के बाद ऐसा कोई फाइनेंशियल लेसन था जो आपने सीखा हो, लाइक अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लेसन?
First lesson was कि when you retire तो you move from investment to rebalancing. क्योंकि जब आप सैलरी होती है तो मंथली सैलरी आती है तो आपका प्रॉब्लम होता है कि मैं कहाँ इन्वेस्ट करूँ, मैं कितना सेव करूँ, कहाँ इन्वेस्ट करूँ. जैसे ही रिटायर करते हो तो सैलरी बंद हो जाती है. तो देन द पॉइंट इज कि अब मैं पैसे कहाँ से लाऊं. तो वेयर इज माई सो कैश फ्लो मैनेजमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हाउ डू यू मैनेज एवरी मंथ्स कैश. कंपेरेटिवली a philosophical financial lesson is कि we really realize the value of time.
Yeah, that's a life lesson that you learn.
कि टाइम का भी एक नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू होता है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एंड दैट्स व्हाट इन माय वीडियोस आई कॉल इट द go years, the slow go years and the no go years.
ओके.
कि go years is when your body, mind and your health is all ready to go. कि आप बहुत कुछ करना चाहते हो कि you can do courses, you can do snorkeling, you can do diving, you can do meditation, lots of things, and your energy is there and you have access to funds also.
Yeah.
Slow go is when either your body, your mind, your health starts to take it slow. And no go is कि जब जाना ही बंद हो जाता है. तो your time, and the time is limited, so the time keeps getting precious every year. So the years that we have right now is what I would say we are still fortunately in our go years. The money that we spend right now on that time is very important. क्योंकि अगर आप, and I think I saw it only on your channels also कि कोई बोल रहा है कि हम तो जी लास्ट दिन तक काम करना चाहते हैं. Good for them. But they need to realize that they will have a lot of money in their bank, but they'll have very little time, or they'll have not health enough to enjoy that time. So that's where the net present value of time comes in. That you may say, यार मेरे पास 1 करोड़ रुपए है, but कोई मेरी health fix कर दे आज के दिन.
So, as I said, we don't live a frugal life and we have some ambition that, where what is our enough point. So, our enough point was that we wanted, business class travel and all that. But we did calculate that if we work for 1 more year or 2 more years and, this much money and all that, actually we can afford on some airlines, we can even afford first class. But we said, no, we don't want to travel first class. I mean, once you travel first class, then you won't need your private jet and all that. So there is no limit. So we said, no, as long as we are able to travel comfortably, anything more than 4 hours, 6 hours flight, we will travel business class. That was our criteria and we were very well meeting that criteria. So there was no need to go one step further. So you really need to define your enough points for consumption.
आप, being a woman, and क्योंकि ये stereotype है कि women can't handle finances, वो खाली expenses या budgeting ही कर सकती है, finance है, investment है, oh अच्छा ठीक है, men can handle that. But you also tried stock trading and everything. तो आप क्या message देना चाहते हैं to the women out there?
Yeah, I think message is that we should not rely on men or other people to change. We have to change ourselves. सबसे ज़्यादा ये women का एक fixed वो है कि बड़ा complex subject है finance, मुझे समझ में नहीं आता, और they are probably कि भाई गलती हो जाएगी, कुछ पैसे lose हो जाएंगे. So all these factors contribute to कि रहने देते हैं. No, you have to participate. अब तो मतलब women are earning, अपना खुद का पैसा तो manage करना चाहिए. तो you have to participate, and just because you are discussing with your partner does not mean कि तुम उसको challenge कर रहे हो कि तुम नहीं कर सकते मैं करती हूँ. It is mutual. तुम उससे क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो, तुम उससे पूछ रहे हो कि अच्छा तुमने कहाँ इन्वेस्ट किया, मुझे उसके. तो इट्स बेसिकली woman has to take that role of saying कि भाई it's not a complex subject, I would like to understand it, ask the right questions, start from basics and just participate in that discussion.
Correct. And as a couple, आप क्या advice दोगे to married people, to people who are living together? How can they manage their finances better for their future goals?
Transparency, and for men to have the courage to hand over the keys to the woman, and
Yeah.
not the house keys but really the finance keys. So as we were discussing earlier, ki make sure that you share each other's finances very openly, take each other's feedback. And in our case, for example, Seema has been managing all the Excel sheets, everything for last so many years, and I give my inputs. So to have that courage to be able to do that.
Investment in the securities market is subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.